Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. I'm Heather Lewis. Every year, the Skaggs Foundation works to improve the health and wellness of people who live in Stone and Taney counties. And recently, they have been busy doing just that. Here to talk to us today more about that, about the impact in local communities, is Melinda Honey. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
So for those who don't know, you may have heard Skaggs Foundation before, but give us some background on what this is.
Yeah, absolutely. The foundation actually started back in 2002. We were originally a primary funding source for Skaggs Regional Medical Center, which is the hospital in Branson. But in 2013, when Skaggs merged with Cox Health, it allowed us to create an endowment and go out into the community for the first time since then. And so we created Skaggs Legacy Endowment in 2013, and since that time, we've been able to award more than $4.3 million in grants to agencies in Stone and Taney counties.
So that is having a major impact on communities as well.
It is incredible to see the work that these agencies are doing with these funds and the impact that they're making.
So let's talk about, since we're kind of winding down the end of the school year as well, about some of the work that the Skaggs Foundation has done in local schools. Forsyth recently just got a Sense of Pride store. So tell me what that is.
Yeah, so these Sense of Pride stores are incredible. So what they do is they go, they open up these stores, and it allows students to earn items. They earn Pride Bucks, and these Pride Bucks they can use in the store to get the items they need and want. So it really empowers students to earn what they want. They do it through attitude, attendance, effort. We also have one in Branson and one in Rockaway Beach, and so it's just really neat to see the students really earning these items.
I know we did a story on the one that when it first opened in Branson. What has been the reaction from students so far there now that it's been underway for a few months?
They love it. They absolutely do. And one of the things that's really surprising, you would think they would be picking out the candy and the toys and things like that, but what we were hearing from school administrators are things like your, foods and pillows, blankets are the main items. And we even know like hygiene products, things like that. We hear laundry soap, just your kind of household necessities students are picking up. It might be for them, or they might be purchasing it because they know they have a friend that needs it as well. So that's really, it's great stories to hear that, it's really meeting a need.
Absolutely. And obviously, we were talking about this before the segment too, that it also teaches them a lot about money and how to save and purchase something, and those are skills that you can take with you.
Absolutely. That's one thing I'm learning as I'm talking to these school administrators is, these students that, if there's items that they want, that they are holding these Pride Bucks back month after month, or if they know that there's something a friend needs, they're holding them back, and so they can get a bigger item. And it's just incredible at this, they start from 5th grade on up through senior year, and so these students are earning these items and they're budgeting so they can get the better items.
So speaking of earning things, some scholarships were recently awarded too. 32 scholarships at a local event. Tell me about that.
So yeah, that's one of the things the foundation does. We've been doing for years. 32 scholarships to students from our area who are going into the medical field. And I say going into the medical field, some of these students are actually already in the medical field and furthering their education. So it's helping everybody from seniors who are graduating right now from high school to people who's been in the industry for 20 plus years and maybe long-term nurses who wants to become that mid-level provider. So it's really neat to see the families we're impacting through this.
And OTC recently was awarded a pretty hefty grant to help expand its EMS program. Tell me about this ambulance simulator, because it sounds pretty neat.
Right. So this ambulance simulator, it was made possible. We provided them with a $53,000 grant, and so they've purchased this ambulance simulator, and they actually worked really diligently to model it after one of the Taney County ambulances that run in Stone and Taney County. So this ambulance, so these students will actually be able, can go into the ambulance and prepare for what it's going to be like just out on the field, reaching for things like that, and know exactly what it feels like. One of the ways they kind of explained it to me why this is important is they said it's kind of like teaching Microsoft Office without having a computer. That's what it's like teaching an EMS class without having a simulator. So these students are going to graduate so much more prepared to go out into the field.
And of course that in return impacts the community response times, just people's overall health.
Right, yeah. Response time, EMS is another huge need where there's just there's so many vacancies in that, and so this is great because it opens up a career path for many individuals who might not have considered it. Because before we provided funding for this, the EMS classes were not provided down at Ozarks Technical Community College down in Hollister, and so now it's expanded down there.
Okay, very good. And one last thing I want to mention today before we go is that cancer patients, you're also serving them in a pretty unique way.
Yeah, so one thing people don't usually think about when they think cancer patients is nutrition and meals. You know, when you're healthy and well, nutrition isn't, you know, getting enough calories, things like that isn't always so tough. But when you're a cancer patient and you don't feel well, those meals are so important. And the other thing is, if they're receiving chemotherapy, they're often, you know, tied in this cancer center for 1 to 7 hours. And so many times they were missing meals. And so one of the things the foundation does is we provide meals to patients who are there through that lunch hour, free meals, no questions asked, delivered directly to them. And so last year alone, we served over 1,800 meals to patients.
Wow, how about that? So more things to come for 2019 as
Yeah,
well. Still a lot of grants and scholarships and things to be awarded.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on.
So we'll be checking back in with you throughout the coming months and get an update on how the Skaggs Foundation is improving the health and wellness of people in Stone and Taney counties. Melinda, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Ozarks Tonight.